Hello, it's Daisy Dementia and thank you for clicking on this video. Today is an update on 1 year, 2 months of my freeform lock journey. Since my 1 year video update, my hair is starting to lengthen quite a bit, but it's also shrinking too. Some locks that have been longer developed are still shrinking up, but the length is much longer. One thing I've also noticed with this update is that the bottom part of my head is now starting to lock as my locks have been developing. It started up at the top of my head and now it's just working its way down. So the locks on the top of my head are way more developed than they were 2 months ago. I think spending like 8 hours a day on a boat for a week really helped during my vacation. So especially in the back of the head, the locks that are back here, they're still kind of on the flat side, but they are much more developed than they were before. And locks are even forming where there was still normal hair. So this is a significant progress. I've been having to do a lot of separation, which is definitely good. It means that things are moving in the direction they are supposed to. And I hope this gives hope to people who are trying to freeform their hair. It is a practice of patience, but it is totally worth it in the end, just to see how everything goes from beginning to end. Here's a new lock that just developed within the past couple days. And it was this huge clump, because for the week I was on vacation, I was not separating my hair, so when I got back, it was like a 3-day event of having to separate all the things that have been happening. So sometimes just leaving your hair alone, you will see progress after you go back to doing maintenance on it. And I think maybe I was doing too frequent of maintenance. So now it's just a matter of making sure that my whole head doesn't turn into one lock. And see how the hairs are kind of connecting. Like here's the lock, here's the roots, and there's just these loose hairs connecting to it. So that's kind of what I've been doing for some of the more developed ones. And then just making sure that all the hair that isn't locked from this point down separates nicely. I did find one other Congo, 2 locks that came together. I think it was on the other side of my head somewhere. This is one of the new, starting to shrink, but it was an older one. It was like one of the first on the bottom part of my head to develop, and now it's starting to shrink. But it's been a lot of fun, and I just figured this would be a good time period to make an update compared to my 1 year video, because things are really progressing. I probably will aim to try and do one of these once a month, once every other month, and just keep going. There's a lot of new locks. So I'm still using my shampoo. I am not using sea salt spray anymore. I don't feel it's necessary at this point, and I will see you in the next video. Enjoy your day.